Hello, I'm Kathleen Warshawski, President of the Dallas Area Gerontological Society. On behalf of the Forum Committee, I'd like to welcome you to the 2020 Annual Fall Forum, the year everything changed. Next, we will have our scholarship presentation. Let me just get that going here for everyone. All right, I'm going to ask you to help me welcome Ms. Shannon Gore. Shannon has her master's in social work as well as a master's in public health. She is the Caregiver Support Program Director at the Senior Source and the Scholarship Chair for the Dallas Area Gerontological Society. Shannon will now introduce us to our Dallas Area Gerontological Society 2020 Scholarship recipients. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you so much, Kathleen. I am so honored to present the recipients of this scholarship. They are just so amazing, and to have the privilege to get to know them and build with them and give them this opportunity to further their education. It's just been such a great experience. So as you will see, as this slide indicates, these are the recipients of the DAGS scholarships. You could click to the next slide, and it has been just amazing, as I said, previously. Here we have Ashley. She's completing her clinical mental health degree, a master's at Texas A&M at Commerce, and she's receiving $5,000. We have Regina, who is at TCU doing a doctorate of ministry, and she's also receiving $5,000. Next slide, please. Lauren doing a Bachelor's of social work. She's receiving $2,000, and she's at Texas A&M at Commerce. Zana is doing an associate's in nursing. She's receiving $1,500, and she's at Dallas County Community College. And we also have Tiriro, who is receiving $750. She's doing an associate of nursing at Collin County Community College. So just a warm welcome and thank you. We also have offer the DAGS name scholarships at Collin College Foundation, $750, and then Dallas County Community College. So we are just so grateful to be able to offer these funds. So what you will see next is, what the DAGS scholarship means to these recipients, because it is so important and has allowed them to continue their education. They'll also speak about their educational goals and their passion for working with older adults. To offer you the scholarship, you are so deserving of this, and we are proud that you are going to receive these funds for school. So with that, why don't you tell me what this scholarship means to you?
Oh, wow. The scholarship means so much to me. So I sincerely want to thank the Dallas Area Gerontological Society for providing it to me. For starters, it means that I'm going to be able to graduate this semester. I will have all of my tuition and fees paid for, and I'll be able to graduate with my master's in clinical mental health counseling. So that's basically one of the biggest things and a huge weight that's been lifted off my shoulders. To know that I have a society that's supporting of students and supporting of education, it means so much to me. And then also to know that the society has a focus, and they want us to specifically increase our interaction with the older adult population and really treat that specific population and their needs. It means so much to me that that's supported and that's valued. And so I was so happy to be able to connect with you guys and to be able to accept this scholarship from you guys as well.
Say thank you for awarding me this highly regarded scholarship. I am very excited and super honored to be one of the recipients, and I regard this as an investment in me, and hopefully that one day I can deliver on faith of that organization put in me.
I'm very, very grateful to everyone that made this possible, and for you guys to improve and help me with my education and really invest in me and invest in social workers, like future social workers.
First of all, I took a leap of faith to go ahead and enroll in my Doctorate of Ministry program. So it means a lot financially. You're all helping to absorb and finance my education means a great deal. obtaining my Doctor of Ministry degree from Brite Divinity at Texas Christian University, and plan to use it really in the classroom. I plan to empower my students to make sure they have all the tools that they need for their tool belts to help seniors and those who are faced with end-of-life care decisions and who are in life's final seasons. So really helping them with spiritual care and psychosocial care needs. And so I plan to develop a best practices, cultural best practices sort of care plan to help with students who are becoming administrators, to really help them develop those necessary tools to help serve patients better.
So why don't you tell me more about your educational goals and also your passion for working with older adults?
Yeah, so my educational goals, once I finish in December with my BSW, I'll be starting in January my MSW. I love administration and policy work, so I would love to work with policy practice regarding older adults, end-of-life care, hospice. I really love the education side of it and educating the families and the clients themselves.
For my educational goals, I'm currently working on my master's in clinical mental health counseling. And so what that means is that I'll hopefully eventually during next February or March, I will get my licensure for a licensed professional counselor in the state of Texas. And so my goals are to basically open a private practice and also work on an as needed basis with an intensive outpatient behavioral health facility. And so my passion for working with older adults, it really was an accident that I kind of fell into this population. I started doing research at my university as part of my master's program, and we were researching factors that influence and impact suicidality. And what we found when we were researching the data was that our older adult population, that sample, had really high risk of suicidal ideation and depression and anxiety. And I was just shocked. I was like, you know, when you get older, you're supposed to hit retirement phase, and it's supposed to be one of the most rewarding facets of your life. And our sample just didn't show that. And so I started doing more research into that and saying, you know, what is going on? What are these cause and effects? And what I actually found was that a huge factor that's impacting our older population is social isolation. And that just shocked me. I couldn't wrap my head around why the population that has created lives for everybody else feels such social isolation and such loneliness and depression and anxiety. And so I was instantly like, how can we fix this problem? This doesn't seem to be right. This isn't proportional. How can we make it more equivalent? What can we do for this population that really has these needs? And so I stumbled upon some research about the power of group therapy. And from there, you know, the rest has been history.
So I developed my passion for caring of older adults from my personal experience while I was caring for my family members. And then I truly enjoyed that through my clinical activities and volunteering activities. So my goal is to set up and to advocate for the high standard of healthcare services provided to the elderly people. And I hope that one day I will have enough knowledge and resources to set up a business that will help others to better prepare for the challenges of aging process and for psychological and physiological aspects of it.
Okay, I'll start first with my educational goal, again, is developing the best practices plan to deliver in the classroom, but I'm also planning to use it to help modify some of the current thoughts that we have about how we approach end-of-life care. So I really plan to use it with seniors who I love working with. I've spent my entire career working with long-term care residents and those who are in rehab settings, and also double up and use it with parishioners that I serve in my congregation as well.
That's awesome. And then where does this passion stem from working with those?
You know, I've always had a passion ever since I was little. I just had a passion for being in the hospital environment. I like helping patients navigate their way from illness to wholeness. But when I entered the long-term care community my senior year in college, and I've been there ever since, I love listening to their stories. I love learning from them. I love their vulnerability. I love just really learning. I've learned so much from them, and I've had so many in my past life who have really encouraged me, and I've seen their witness and their walk for a zestful life. And so being able to really help them and empower them at the end of life to help create kind of their future story, so that they not just worry about their suffering and their ill health, but to really help them create their future story. So that's why I'm so passionate about working with them. It meant so much, the scholarship. When I read the email, I just, I can't tell you the the feelings of jubilation that I felt, and just shared it with the world. It was so exciting. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to the Dallas Area Gerontological Society for the services that they provide to our community. I truly believe in it, in the purpose of this organization, and I hope that one day I can contribute to it through my accomplishments and achievements.
You guys so much once again for being able to fund my education and hopefully the work that I'll be able to do once I graduate.
Well, thank you very much. I feel so blessed that you chose me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
So again, we congratulate the recipients. It has been an honor and a pleasure, and they are so deserving, and it has just been amazing to get to know them. And we are so appreciative to get to, offer these to students throughout the DFW area. So thank you for your time and getting to know them, and, the hard work that it really goes a long way for all the efforts they put into getting these scholarships. Thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you, Shannon. We so appreciate all of the work that you and your committee have done to help make this happen for our scholarship recipients. I wanted to share with you all, when I saw this video, it really made me proud to be a member of DAGS and to participate in helping to fund these scholarships. You don't really and truly realize how much it means to the scholarship recipients and the difference that it makes, and how it helps produce people who are giving and advocating for our older adult population. And so this is the first year we've done these videos, and I hope that we do them every year moving forward. I think it really helps us to connect to our mission. So thank you, Shannon and her team, for preparing all of this for us.